long you been homeless for?
All my life.
Like, so what's the worst thing you experienced while being on the streets?
There's people stealing from. I look at the difference between the poor and the rich.
You're right.
Poor and the rich.
Yeah. And
Here I have all my life been that poor person.
Even when I did wrong, he was still there.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so glad that God still hears a sinner's prayer.
Oh, amen. Hey, this is askrphtish in the beautiful city of Charlotte, North Carolina. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today? Who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
My name is Tony.
Tony, nice to meet you, Tony. All right, so are you born and raised in Charlotte?
Union County.
And Union County, how far is that from Charlotte?
I'll say about an hour drive.
An hour drive, okay. And how did you end up in Charlotte?
Spouse passed away. My spouse passed away, so I come here.
Okay, really?
And ever since then, this is where I've been at in the street.
Oh, really?
She was someone who was going, someone who was like going half and half on rent.
Right.
But as much rents don't went up.
Yes.
It's going up, and my monthly check is not really enough for me to pay for no rent, basically.
Right. So you're homeless. So you're homeless at the moment.
I'm homeless at the moment. Yes.
Yeah. So basically, like most Americans, you're sharing a household, sharing the bills, and then your spouse passed, and now is unaffordable housing.
Exactly.
Hey guys, we're selling t-shirts to help raise money for the homeless. By purchasing this t-shirt, you're supporting the homeless. So please buy one today. Really? So the rent is that high?
Yes. During the time her going back and forth to Dallas, she was a blind lady. She needed someone to take care of her. So,
Right.
But when she passed away, rent at that time was like reasonable.
Right, exactly. But it has skyrocketed.
Exactly.
It has. I mean, like, that's why a lot of people all over the United States are homeless, because the rent is astronomical.
Very much so. Right. And so on my hill. I hate to be out here. Lord knows I got to look like I got some money, for just dress like I got something. But really, in reality, on my here, just not no beggar. To a certain extent, I am a beggar.
I mean, well, you're just trying to get your needs met.
Just trying to get my needs. Exactly.
Right, I feel you. So how long were you married for?
I've been with her for like 8 to 9 years.
Oh, 8 to 9 years.
Here in Charlotte.
Okay, so I'm sorry you went through that. So how was that on you emotionally?
Oh, it hurts. Very much hurts me. I wish I could took her place.
Wow.
I wish I took her place. The reason why I say that is because of how things is going nowadays.
Yeah.
Trying my best to stay out of trouble. Doing good at that moment, at that part.
Right.
Just seeking a little help right now from whoever them that can help me get into a home.
Okay.
I hate that it's like that, or me asking anybody to help me to get anywhere. But now these days, you might need some kind of help. Yeah.
Right. Everyone needs help sometimes. So do you have any mental health issues or anything? Because I
got a hearing problem.
A hearing problem?
Deaf out of this one, my right ear, and I can barely hear on my left ear.
Why is that? You born that way, or what happened?
What happened?
Yeah, were you born with a hearing loss?
I was coming up as a little child. Me looking at cartoons, me and my little oldest brother.
Okay.
We watching cartoons and we trying to repeat everything that the cartoon was doing, little pigments at that.
Okay.
And we liked the cartoon so much, we just follow behind it. Such as me putting a watermelon seed in my ear, thinking that it was gonna come out the other side. Yeah. So I went to school with mine then. But my oldest brother, he got his out by going to the hospital first.
Wow. So basically, y'all were young kids doing the stuff off of cartoons, put a bunch of stuff in your ears, and then mess it up your...
come out. Yeah.
Right. Oh, poor baby. That shit breaks my heart. I'm sorry. It's a cute, sad story. All right.
But other than that, I've been going through. Let me tell you this part.
Okay, hon.
It's all right with you.
No, baby. Tell me.
School-wise.
Uh-huh.
Did all I could to go through first grade of high school.
Right.
I made it to Forest Hills High School, which is in Union County.
Okay.
And got out there, and they don't gave me my uniform and everything. Gave me my uniform, but out there in the field, there was three people called to the office, and I was included.
Okay.
I had to find out I needed 2 more courses to graduate, which was reading and spelling. I can't read and spell like other folks people.
Why not?
I got that, ma'am.
Why not? The teachers just let you go through, or you have a learning disability?
I'm glad the last teacher did not let me just go through school. Now, when the C did get put out my ear, I was in.
Hold up, so you literally have a hearing loss because you have a watermelon seed in your ear from like this for real, for real?
This is for real.
Oh, wow.
My mama wanted to dug mine out, but the hospital got my oldest brother.
Oh, so your ears got damaged.
So it got damaged.
Oh, okay, got
to my 12th grade year, and when I made it to the 12th grade, when I was called back to the office, telling me that I got to have reading and spelling. I can't read and spell like other folks think.
Okay.
So I asked a lot of questions. Out here in society, I had gotten in trouble because of my hearing loss.
Okay, in what way?
These are people with authority. Going back and forth to a jail.
Okay.
On charges that I don't know nothing about. Now listen to this part. Going back after I don't graduate, living with my mom. Me and my mom and my brothers, we don't got no sisters. We never have been close for somewhat that purpose.
Okay.
Me not understanding the whole lot.
Okay.
Okay. The system has got me in a situation where I can't get no help based on charges that they had me coming to court. They're locking me up on certain things, and I ain't got nobody to come out of court or jailhouse to tell them what's going on with me.
Okay.
Except for my aunt.
Okay.
One of that same aunt died years ago. She just died years ago, but she was somebody who was literally getting on these people whenever I couldn't understand something.
Okay.
Just like nowadays. But what I'm trying to get at, Miss Ma'am, is that the state of North Carolina and the state of South Carolina.
Right.
This is heavy.
Okay, baby.
They got me labeled as a felon.
Okay.
Stating that I'm one of 2 people going into a cigarette factory. They showing me, I never been to South Carolina. Ma'am, I never been to South Carolina.
Okay.
But they were being here and living in Union County. South Carolina comes to Union County. Man, that was not me on that TV screen, and ever since then, this is how they got. They used 1 black officer out of 12 other ones that's dressed in normal clothes.
Yeah.
The black officer sitting at the table. After 3 hours done went by, never been in no interrogation room, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
There's a TV they got me looking at. This got a whole lot to do with my misunderstanding.
Okay.
After 3 hours done went by, I stood up in need of help. I stood up. I'm in South Carolina not knowing nothing about these people, don't know nothing about the screen that's on.
Right.
When I stood up and told them that I need help, I looked at the black officer and he motioned to me. He shouldn't have did that. He motioned to me to come out.
Okay.
So when I went over there and told him I asked him a question. I asked him something. But anyway, he motioned and told me how to sign the papers. I didn't know how to read and spell it. I just wanted to know what them papers was about.
Wow, yeah.
So when I sent those papers, Miss Ma'am, they automatically
charged you.
They charged me.
Wow. As soon
as I sent my name on the paper, thinking that I'm getting ready to go out that door.
Right. Now, let me ask you this. So what you thought you just wanted to use the restroom? You thought you was leaving? Or
I thought I was getting ready to, after him telling me, he tricked me about the papers.
Okay.
He tricked me about the papers. After I had finished doing what he telling me to do,
right.
I don't know nothing about being in no interrogation room.
Right.
I'm thinking I'm going right the door that I came in. As soon as I signed the paper, one of the white officers. I said all on white except for one black.
Right.
He comes behind me, picks up the paper and tells me, we got you now, man, but they don't got no proof. Ever since then, I didn't go to court about this.
Yeah.
They just put it in the computer to label me as a felon.
Right.
I'm a felony out here without me being, having the right, I'm out here being a felon, period.
How long did you have to go to jail for?
Long enough to get my monthly check, and I think it was 1 or 2 months.
Wow.
So that's still too long for me being in the damn.
Right, for something you didn't do.
I didn't do.
Right.
Now, I've been even up today wanting to get these people in South Carolina and North Carolina in court.
Uh-huh.
Man, it's a good thing that you're doing what you're doing now. If someone after this right here, they see this,
Uh-huh.
man, I don't want nobody just to see this right here. I want somebody to move for me. Now, they got this thing called, when it takes too long, what is that?
When it takes too long.
It's a word for it.
What is it for?
When it takes you too long to handle your business, to speak up, there's a word for it.
I'm not sure.
Hey, cut it off right quick. Can you cut it off?
Uh-huh. Okay, we back. We was trying to figure out the term he was, the legal term was, we think it may be statute of limitation, but we're not quite 100% sure. So put in the comment section.
They kept me from responding. Kept me from getting at the lawyers and stuff like that. They just stopped me.
Mm-hmm.
Who stopped me? Whosoever they got the.
Mm-hmm. And so how did that keep you back? Like, what did it do?
That wasn't the state of North Carolina and the state of South Carolina. They charged me.
Okay.
But did not have me to come to court. I've been begging to get in court. They did this to put it in. They put charges on me, Miss Mammy, and put it in the computer.
Right.
I'm not. It's not hard to find me. I was homeless a long time.
Yeah. How long?
Make this thing short.
How long you been homeless for?
All my life. Ever since I left my 12th grade year.
Yeah.
So you can ask me questions. Maybe I should.
So what are your so what's the worst thing you experienced while being on the streets?
The worst thing is people stealing from me.
So you're just trying to make it, and people actually stealing from you, when you're just trying to. How do the city treat you? As in the people who walk by.
They I look at the difference between the poor and the rich.
You're right.
Poor and the rich.
Yeah. And
Here I have all my life been that poor person, but I never had a thing against these rich people, hoping that I could just one day get me a job because of these charges.
Right.
After so many years.
So how does it feel to have that word felon attached to you, but it's not true? How does it?
It hurts.
I mean, I can tell it hurts you.
Every day, Miss Ma'am.
But you know that doesn't define you.
It doesn't define me.
It doesn't define you, meaning if you know you're not a felon, you're not.
No,
but it does make it hard. It makes life very hard.
And me being slow, don't know how to read and spell, don't know how to get these people in court.
Yeah.
But they satisfied. They satisfied me being out here.
All right.
But ma'am, what this all boiled down to, a lawsuit is a lawsuit.
Yeah. What are your hopes?
Somebody, if it weren't for you talking to me, I'm just standing around trying to listen to people. I got the strength to hear people.
Yeah.
It's a blessing that it's a blessing that you able to hear me and I'm able to hear you clearly.
Yes.
Don't hear me, but you hear me clearly.
Clearly.
It's the same thing I wanted them to do in them courtrooms.
Right.
But yeah, I'm in need of getting into the last two courtrooms. I got to give you some more understanding.
Right.
They got me out here labeled as a felony without me being able to go into a courtroom to defend myself.
Right.
They put me in the computer.
Because you know why? Because you probably signed off on it.
Miss Man, that's a lawsuit. Why?
Yeah.
Because I ain't targeting that lawsuit. What am I targeting? I just want to be happy in this life.
Right. You want that label off of you.
Yeah.
you want to be able to have freedom to do what you need to do in life without that stigma on you.
Correct.
What are your hopes and dreams, baby?
I want a home.
Yeah.
I want all these things that they saying that I could have if it wasn't for me having this here.
How old are you?
I'm 51.
Oh, you look great though.
Do I?
Yes.
Thank you.
I thought you was in your 30s.
Thank you very much. But ma'am, I'm in need of help. Please don't give up on me. Whoever can hear.
Right. So
Whoever
everyone,
hears me.
you know, if y'all is inspired by you,
Lord, to talk to me.
right? If anyone's inspired and if y'all can help this gentleman out, please, you know, let's come together as a community, and any support that y'all can give or anything, any ideas or concepts that y'all can get, please share it in the comments section, and then I will talk with him about that, okay? And I appreciate you so much for sharing your story, okay? This was much deeper than I thought, but that's the thing, you never know what people are actually going through. And this man is so hurt because they labeled him as a felon. They used his disability of not being able to hear against him. And from what you're saying, they used the racial card. They got a black person to make you comfortable, and then once you saw,
they tricked me out of the officers. The officers that was there.
They used a black person to calm you down, to relax you, and then once
he's the main one that was
working. And yes, I know, baby. I know.
Lord have mercy.
All right. Well, y'all take care. And if any comments or anything, please put it and we'll help them out. Thank y'all.
Please do.
And I appreciate it, baby.